Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I am going to go over a cryptocurrency called Matic. Let people know what Matic is probably, let's see, bottom there at 31 cents, and it's still going to make its way right up to there, $2.90 or $3. Contrary to popular opinion, I think Matic's going to do that, and it had a nice wave run up to there, still in a correction, just sussing itself out to make its move over there. And as I said in previous videos, guys, it's because the macro environment is going to be a struggle, but I still think Matic's going to make that $3 point. Now, $3 area. Now, can it get up to these areas, the top of the channel and things like that? That is a possibility. Probably not a probability, if you know what I mean. So these are more the areas I'm going to be looking at a Matic being done with its correction. It was first out of the gate, like Quant. It was one of the first ones out of the gate to start its sequence. And I think Quant and Matic and a couple other coins were kind of the early warning shot, what the crypto market was trying to do. So what happens in markets, and you can see this in the traditional financial markets, like usually you have various, let's just use, like in the NASDAQ, you have these smaller cap stocks in the NASDAQs that will crash before the main crash of the NASDAQ itself. So like an example, just like the cryptocurrency market, when did it actually crash with Bitcoin and Ethereum is in November. But if you pay close attention to some other coins, they never did anything after what? February of 21 or May of 21. And some of them were early out of the gate to start a sequence. So it kind of gives you some clues that, hey, maybe these other coins are giving you like little signals. It's like, hey, we're trying to come out. We're trying to go back up. We're trying to go back up. And it waits for the rest of the market for it to finish its correction to start going bullish once again. And I think we're kind of in that process right now, guys. It's going to be kind of a little bit of a slow, painful process, as most of you already know. But if you've been following this channel and you're in Matic and Quant, you're basically saying, what bear market, right? While everybody else is over there crying and just so focused on Bitcoin. And you want to be focused on Bitcoin because it does lead the rest of the cryptos. But the facts remain is there's cryptos out there that are doing fairly well. You have Matic, you have Quant. I'm trying to think of some off the top of my head. Aave's not doing so bad. Aave's probably doing pretty decent. You have to give Aave credit, guys. Aave's doing pretty decent because one has limited supply, and it's a DeFi protocol that survived this bear market, this bearish cycle, and it's still around. I mean, look at some of the other ones. They got demolished. They did really bad. So Matic is in the area, and I do think it's going to go back up to my box. And for those that are new to my channel, you're probably wondering what kind of channel is that, Greg? Well, in a channel, it lets you guys know. In this type of channel, when you have cryptocurrencies, and they do this in traditional financial markets too, is the third wave will go outside of the channel. Okay. So this wave here is what's called a throw under. This up here is called a throw over. Very, very common. If you take your first wave to your second wave and you find your fourth wave, you can get a fifth wave target on your channel. Quant is a good example of that. Quant is doing channel perfectly to a T. Now, with Matic, if Matic starts breaking these levels down below the box, like 62 cents or 55 cents, it's probably time to reconsider and start looking at it going, hey, did it go bullish? And is that the end of it? Okay, just let you guys know that. However, Matic is holding on pretty well. Let's go to a daily chart. Let's show you. Yeah, Matic's holding on pretty well. It did come down to these areas that I said before is probably finished at that 68, 69 cents and came back down and tested again. And it could be done, in my opinion. Okay. But this whole area, I'm not trading Matic. As you can see, trading Matic would be, you could trade it, I guess. You could run this up and then come back over here. But you make your gains, your profits. Now you load back up over here. I just kept most of mine, and then I grabbed some more right here at this 68 cents. I thought anything below 70 cents was pretty good for Matic. Okay. Are you going to make massive gains with Matic? I don't think so, guys. Don't believe this hype that this thing's going up, that Matic's going to be going up to, it's going to continue to run all the way up here. I would be very, very careful of anything like that. I think a reasonable target for Matic is about $3. Could it get hit $5, that's a possibility. But for me personally, not financial advice. This is going to be my drop zone, if you will, my exit for most of what I have going on in Matic, and then take those profits and go find a better coin. Which, if you should be, what you should be doing is having a list of coins with good setups. You know, for example, here's Matic, here's Quant. Which are the next ones coming up? Aleph Zero has a nice chart. Metis has a nice chart. As a matter of fact, Metis dropped down. Probably a good time to pick up Metis and start rolling it over into those coins. Because even though Matic here, right, is going up, it's going to complete early. More than likely, it's going to start it early. It's going to finish early. Same thing with Quant. It started early. It's probably going to finish early. Just as an example, the things you want to look out for in the market, okay? Because if the hype does come back, as an example, with the whole crypto market, and maybe Bitcoin is going to be going up some, you know, Matic's going to be in this area. People will be hyped up. They're going to buy it, and that's the wrong time to buy it. You buy it down here and ride that up, okay? That's just my take on it. But everything looks good with Matic, guys. I do think it's going to complete this sequence right here. Just beyond all-time highs is my first initial target of about $3. Right beyond, what is that? $2.83 for Matic. Okay. Once it's finished here, guys, it's going to have an abrupt correction. Okay. If you think this correction was brutal, this correction on Matic was brutal, it went all the way down 88%. And then this will be the whole wave sequence. Here's wave 5. Okay. So out of the whole deal, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay. That's a whole wave sequence. I have this section here. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This whole thing right here is the third wave. Over here's a first wave, a third wave, down into a fourth wave. You see right there, and it's going to complete all the way up into a fifth wave over here, wherever that's going to end up. Probably something like that. And then Matic's going to have another abrupt correction. That's why you're going to want to exit. So as an example, you see it ended here. Where did it correct to? Previous fourth wave. This is a fourth wave area. Back up, and it's going to correct all the way back down, probably to those areas. Once again, you go right back down here, and you can see that. Look at that. That's going to be a brutal drop. And if you have a nice big bag of Matic, you're probably not going to want to ride this all the way back down. Okay? So plan accordingly. Not financial advice. Do what I'm going to do. Exit out. Let it fall. You can short Matic too. It'd be a good strategy. Go ahead and short it. You know, this area right here, through here are short opportunities on Matic. I've never done that to Matic. I didn't really like trading Matic. I thought actually Kusama and Phantom were a little bit easier. I like the waves with them a lot better, what they were doing. But I said down here around June, July, August, previous videos, that what I say? Hey guys, short season pretty much is coming to an end. It's going to be turning into more longs, in my opinion. So, all right, guys, Matic looks decent. No concern with it yet. It's not breaking any significant levels for me to be even remotely concerned yet. Therefore, I'm okay with Matic. And I'm waiting for it to probably finish off this last wave that it's going to do. Just remember one thing. That correction, once it's finished up here, will be fairly brutal. Now, can it run up there? It could. But I wouldn't count on it. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.